Welcome to the Garlic Boys podcast, where we treat friendship like a good recipe treats garlic. You can never have too much of it. We're your hosts. I'm Connor O'Connor.
And I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Woo, finally. Yay.
I thought you wanted to keep it so you could cosplay.
Yeah, so I did. And listen, all right. I can't do it anymore. I fiddle with it so much. And it's not one of those I'm not a like photogenic anime person. My hair doesn't just blow beautifully in the wind. No, it gets in my eyeballs and it gets in my face, and when I try to fix it after the wind gust, it just looks terrible. Um Today was probably the first day where it didn't look terrible style-wise, but that's because it was like very slightly greasy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not fresh shower hair and it's not greasy, but it has that edge to it, you know?
It's like a rest day between washes.
Yes, exactly. So like it held together pretty nicely. And I didn't do like the middle part that I have been doing. I kind of just like swept it back. So maybe that's what I have to do. But like,
Are you doing any mousse or pomade or anything in your hair?
no, because I find that my hair, I need to find one that works. Maybe like I've heard of powders that are that help hair, that make hair, you know, it's like a gel, it's like a pomade or whatever, but it's a powder and it doesn't make your hair look greasy, because everything that I've tried to use has made my hair just look and feel nasty. And I don't know if it's my hair reacting to every single thing, or if I don't take care of my hair the proper way. Pretty sure I do. I don't know what to do.
Well,
My hair's
even like
terrible.
non-oil based ones, like the clays and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for normal looking hair, a pomade is usually recommended because it doesn't have a high shine. It doesn't really have a huge hold, but it holds the hair the way you kind of want it. But I always feel like if I use a pomade, my hair just feels sticky and greasy and gross. And again, maybe it's the product, maybe it's I need to find a different one. Maybe it is oil-based ones is what I've been grabbing. I don't know.
Do you do what I used to do when I did it, and like you could feel it, and so you kept playing with your hair until eventually it just
Yes.
didn't have the hold anymore?
Yes. All the freaking time. That's why I stopped doing mustache wax too, because I would feel it like tickle or droop or something, or I'd just like stim and want to play with it, and then it would like get all the wax out, and my mustache would look terrible. It would look like half up, half down kind of thing. Like, it was so bad.
What's wrong with a half up, half down mustache?
No, I mean, each side was like there were some curls, and then some of them were like down in my mouth, and it was just, it was bad. I don't know if I'm meant to I don't know if I'm meant to have a hairstyle that requires work.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, but you've gotten past the point where you have to do work.
You just have to keep pushing. Wear a hat. That's what I did.
I don't like hats. I look terrible in hats. I tried to wear my work hat. Like, I have an official Iron Mountain hat. It looks terrible on me. I don't know if it's the type of hat, or I mean, it's a baseball cap style. But it just looks so bad. It doesn't look bad when I, 360 it or 180 it and like have it flipped to the back, but I can't do that at work. They won't let me.
What if you become the bandana man?
Ooh, I don't know if I'm a bandana man. I tried when I was younger. Oh no, I hate bandana man.
You could be a bandana man. I think you can do
No,
it.
it's like it's the bandana wearing men, the bandana wearing people out there. I think there's a fine line when a man wears a bandana. They seem like the pretentious camp counselor that was flirting with all of the girls at camp, like the younger girls, like the campers. Now, when female presenting people wear bandanas, I think it's a cute camp counselor look. But when men do it, it's like the opposite effect. And maybe that's because I'm attracted to women or female presenting people. So maybe that's my problem is I hate men.
Maybe I just think women are too hot. Maybe that's the problem.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever met a bandana wearing man that I liked. I think that's the problem, you know. I've met lots of stupid headwear people in my life. The beanie is surprisingly not one of them. I've never met an unchill person who wears a beanie exactly like you do. Like cool people wear beanies just like that.
Are you saving face right now?
No, I literally have
beanie?
never met a person wearing a beanie that I have not vibed with. I think it's a beanie. It's a beanie thing. I used to wear beanies a lot.
I think hats can tell you a lot about a person.
Yes, absolutely.
So, one of our first days of college, our friend Galen, I went up. She and I were in our freshman orientation class.
The Lion King snapback.
She was wearing the Lion King snapback, and I went up to her and I said, "Hey, are you on Team Instinct on Pokemon Go? Because you look like you would be."
He was.
And she was like, "Why would you say that?" I was like, "Because you're wearing a Lion King hat."
Oh no! Yeah, that's so.
That was
accurate,
the first conversation she and I had. Looking back on it, incredibly just blunt and tactless on my part.
For sure, yeah.
But also spot on guess, my dude. Like
that was a really good read. Oh my goodness, that was really good. No, I do think that hats can tell a lot about people, but they can also subvert expectations. You know, I've seen people wear cowboy hats and they are either there's two sides of the cowboy hat spectrum. They're either like legit the coolest guy you'll ever meet and the most accepting, cool, awesome dude, or they're a wannabe.
Well, I think maybe you haven't found your headwear. What have you tried so far in like the headwear game?
I have tried beanies. I have tried a baseball cap.
Okay, so
there's so many more. I just don't own any, so I haven't tried them.
First, I don't think you look terrible with beanies.
I actually,
it is very mid 2010s.
See, that's the problem. I used to wear beanies, like slouchy beanies. Not the beanie you'd wear where it's like fully on your head. It would be like the back third of my head,
the pop punk
like
beanie,
hanging off. Yeah, pop punk beanie.
You know the hats that the seven dwarves wear in Snow White. That's what Matt was rocking.
The reverse Smurf hat.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was wearing. And then I upgraded, and I don't know if you can even say upgrade. Upgraded to the like 2015 like full head beanie. Like it stops here.
The one that like was so tight on everyone's head.
Really huge, like slouchy beanie. It was like, yeah, I'm talking
like the kind of Rastafarian, almost problematic.
Yes, that kind of beanie. Because I saw it in a Disney Channel movie, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta upgrade from
was it Superstar with Sterling K. Knight?
You mean Starstruck?
Yeah.
It wasn't
because I think he wears one in there with the scarf.
He does. Yes, he does, and I think it's when he plays my favorite song from that movie at the party, isn't it? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It definitely could have been Sterling K. Knight in Starstruck, which but there was another one too, and I don't remember what it was. Basically, like there was this popular girl who got paired with another guy on this like project or something, and she was like, "You need to have a glow up." but that's what he wore, was like a big, really long slouchy beanie. Regardless,
Ooh, he's wearing a full puka shell necklace in this photo.
yep. That movie was so good. It had no reason being that good and that underrated. Nobody watched it. I mean, there was a lot of people who watched it, but I've made friends because
I think I misremembered that hat, because all of the hats I'm seeing in these pictures are a bucket hat.
he does wear that, yes, to hide, like to disguise himself. It's Starstruck beanie. Let's see if this comes with anything. He wears beanies now, but what about in the movie? Anyway, it really doesn't matter. I do think he does wear a beanie in that movie though, but I could be very wrong. He also looked like his face was so like tight, I guess.
I'm looking at it now. Like now he looks like normal hot.
Yes,
He
yes.
looks like an old lady with Botox back then.
Botox. Yes, he looked like he had Botox. It doesn't matter. Okay. Do you think he looks like a very young Bradford to you? Does he look like a Bradford to you? Because he looks like a Bradford to me.
Yes.
A very young Bradford. Okay.
So you've only tried those two kinds of beanies, and what, snapbacks or baseball caps?
Okay, so recently, like with my current look, just baseball caps, forwards and backwards, I guess, and beanies. In my past, I have tried a full range of hats. I did have a Rastafarian hat with dreadlocks like sewn into it, but that was something else entirely. Hugely problematic. Thank you. And I've tried. Were you into Toby Mac at all when you were younger?
Of course.
Okay, what Christian guy is it?
I was a Christian white guy.
Okay, that hat that he wore. I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of military-esque, where it was like flat, and then
I know exactly what you're talking about, because
we need to post these on the Instagram, please. I can do that, maybe. I need you all to understand the references that I'm making right now. But I've tried that hat. I actually got the Toby Mac hat from one of his concerts, and wore that for a while. Not a good look.
He's wearing a hat in so many photos.
Maybe it's my head shape. It could very well be my head shape. Or it's just that hats are not my friend.
This man loves hats.
Yes. Toby Mac. He wears beanies a lot now. And he wears like those, the fancy hats. the fancy fedora. Hipsters. Well, yeah, he has a fedora, but he also has like that.
I found it.
You found it. Okay.
I know this is what you mean.
It's exact. I know you know it. It's what I mean. Oh my goodness. He used to wear the hat, like the snapback kind of hat, with the wide brim, like to the side, like just barely to the side. That was a phase.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm so ready.
I'm pretty sure this is the one you mean.
Yeah, more or less. That is almost
it this one?
Yes.
I don't even know how to describe this hat.
I know, it's so hard.
This is why you guys got to go over to youtube.com/@thegarlicboys.
So we can
you can see the picture. Maybe I'll just take this picture and like cut out the hat, and we'll use that as the.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Lord.
Oh, goodness.
The nostalgia I feel with just talking about Toby Mac, but holy Lord. Yeah, no, he's gone through a while. He kind of reminds me of like a what is his stupid name? Sam, you know what I'm talking about. Shoot. I can't think tonight. You know the singer who did the Mommy Don't Know That It's
Oh,
Getting
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. He kind of reminds me of a older Sam Smith in a way.
I don't
Don't
think they look anything like Toby Mac.
they don't look anything alike. You're right. I'm I'm losing it today, man. It's been such a long week, and I only worked 2 days. You know what's
So-
been so frustrating is it's raining. It is just raining constantly. I have not my lawn knee high. It is knee freaking high right now.
That's one thing to complain about with the weather. My knee has been killing me for the last 2-3 weeks because of the rain and the temperature going up and down constantly.
That's rough, buddy. I mean,
And
I
I
don't know
think-
what it's like because my body is perfect.
Sorry, let me just adjust my hat that looks good on my head.
Shut up.
So have you tried a cowboy hat?
I have not, and I don't think I am so like anti-country music, anti-country aesthetic. I don't think that I would.
Are you
I would just look.
anti-America, Matt?
Yes, actually, we've discussed this in depth on the podcast before. Thank you.
Okay, so cowboy hat, you're just gonna say no to just because of the aesthetic of it,
Mia
even
wants
though
me
it
to
could be the best thing for you.
Mia wants me to get a cowboy hat and cowboy boots so stinking bad. Like she's obsessed.
You got to think about how hot you'll look.
I don't disagree with you to a point. I think that I could pull off the look. And I think that I talk enough like
You got
the
your blue
Western
jeans.
PA accent.
You got
Um,
like a yellow and black checkered shirt, unbuttoned 3 down, white shirt underneath, pristine white
am I
shirt.
just gonna look like you
all
just want me
tucked
to
into
look
your
like
jeans.
Woody? You just want me to look like Woody? Is that
Oh.
is that what you're trying to tell me?
I guess that is Woody's exact outfit. Okay. So not that then.
I think if I go too far to the other spectrum with the red plaid or the red like I guess plaid, I would just look like a lumberjack. So I need to find the good middle. I mean blue's a good middle.
There's the lumberjack hat, you know.
The lumberjack hat? Don't
Yeah,
they just
like,
wear
sort of
beanies?
that like. Well, no, you got that Russian like winter hat that the lumberjacks wear.
Oh,
It's got the
yeah.
flaps on the side.
I did have some of those in my youth. Not no. My dad came home from Colorado at one point. He went to visit his parents. I don't remember why. But my granddad gave him because my grandpa died. That's why. So he went to visit my grandma right after he died, and she's like, well, I have a whole box of stuff for my grandkids. So it was just a bunch of stuff. Bolo ties were in there. One of those Russian hats, like black leather, like it was actually a really nice hat. There was a beanie in there that I still have, few shirts, stuff like that. It doesn't really matter the details of it. But I did have one of those like legit Russian hats that you see in all the movies. So not a good look, and even worse look. Actually, I
think I'm wrong on the hat that I'm thinking of.
you're
think
thinking like the snowboarder kind of hat thing. You know, the flaps come down. It has one flap up. Usually fur lined, right? Maybe.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I would look too much like I am high on life wearing that hat. I'm sure of it, especially with my bloodshot eyes. Doesn't help. Maybe if I got more sleep.
Actually, I'm just going to describe it. I think it's the one from the Iron Giant that the kid puts on when he
Yeah.
goes outside. Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what I'm talking about.
Here, let's pull together some options here. All right. Are you talking about screen presenting right now? Are you talking about this kind of?
I found it. Oh, that's a helmet. That's wrong.
Are you talking about this kind of hat? Look at this. Look at the presenting.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. I've tried that. I had a blue plaid.
All you did was Google hat with flaps, and you immediately got it.
I tried a beanie with flaps. I've tried something similar to that. With like the pom pom on the top and the little, braided pom poms on the bottom.
Hold on.
Never tried one of these though.
That's the Toby Mac hat, but with a flap.
With the flap.
If you go up there's a Pisces vintage thing there. That's the second one from the top.
Oh, you want me to look like Amelia Earhart? What are you talking about?
No, you could look like number 2 from Kids Named Kids Next Door.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. I've tried hats like this, not with the flaps, but like the
flat cap.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a British flat cap.
Exactly. That kind of thing. I've tried that. Didn't really vibe with that one either.
I tried to make that work for me so hard. I think I took my graduation photos in this hat.
I'm not surprised at all.
Gosh, I would have beat myself up in high school if I knew him. I just can't believe.
You know what hat I haven't tried? I just went past it. You know what hat I haven't tried? No.
Is it gonna be the furry hat here with the ears?
No, hold on. Jeez.
Or the Koopa.
I have not tried this hat. What is wrong with me? Hold on. I need to share this tab instead. There we go.
Oh.
It says,
I think you should try that.
Fierce Dinosaur. Oh, you know what? Because there's other styles.
Other options.
There's a penguin hat. There's a dinosaur hat.
It's a typical ball cap. It's specifically for kids.
Yeah, it's adjustable.
There's no way this thing's fitting on your head. And there's just an animal through it. So it's like one of those novelty arrows to your head, but an animal instead.
Ooh, what about this one? The propeller hat.
Sure, bud. You can wear a propeller hat.
Like it looked like that like mascot kid from the from Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good Lord.
I rewatched part of like Floop's performance in that movie.
Yeah.
It did such a good job.
Dude, those movies, except for the third one. I didn't hate the third one, but I don't think it lives up to the first and second one.
Do you know about the wild part of that universe? Like the craziest part of the Spy Kids universe?
What?
And it's not technically any of the 3 Spy Kids movies, or I guess the other 2, but we don't count those. The wildest part of why did you just get so dark all of a sudden?
Because Mia decided to turn the light out. Sorry, you were let there be light. You were saying about the Spy Kids.
So in the first Spy Kids movie, all of them are written and directed by Robert Rodriguez, I should say.
Yes, right.
Mia's playing with the light now.
I can't stop her at this point. You're distracting Connor. It's a rave at this point. Spy Kids movie, yes. There's directed by.
In the first one, we meet Machete, who is
Yes.
their uncle,
Yes, Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. Well, the Machete character comes back a few other times, and one of those times includes his own movie, written and directed by Roger Rodriguez. But it's a wildly different spectrum than the Spy Kids family movies,
Yeah.
where it's a full rated R action comedy where he's just destroying people, just killing them left and right. And it's just an utterly insane tone difference between the Machete we get in Spy Kids and the Machete we get in Machete.
That's wild. That's wild. I love those movies. They're so good. They're you know what was it? No, it's the second one. No, I think it's the first one. Is the first one where they go and they fight like skeleton monsters and stuff? And is that the first one? I don't remember. I think it is.
That's the second one.
The second one is so good. I know the graphics were terrible. I know that those movies were way ahead of their time. But they were so stinking good and so creative. Like the thumbs? Come on, who would have thought of that? Adrian Monk with a bunch of like hands and things on his head? Like,
right.
Who would have thought of that? Not me. He had like
then you have the number 3 where it's like, nobody move. I'm going to get all 3 of the brains to communicate with each other. And then the one sensor just pops off. And he licks it, sticks it back on. It's like, nobody even breathe. Sir, what? Your kids are on the phone? He just smashes them.
Okay, pause one moment. Yes, my love. Can I help? Well, babe, you can come in here and sit and listen to the amazing podcast that is airing wherever you get your podcasts.
Does she have her phone in her hand? Because she's actively ignoring me when I texted her.
Connor texted you.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I wonder why.
You just stop flashing the lights, I assume. Oh man. Okay.
I'm leaving all of this in.
What?
He said he's leaving all of this in.
What?
He's leaving all of this in the podcast.
Normally, I cut out the part where Matt and Mia have a conversation during every recording, but
I live with a mad woman. I love you, honey. Don't throw. He has a hard eyes. Sorry, she was gonna throw Grogu at me. All right, I'm recording a podcast here. Ouch, babe, careful. She just
she's
hurt
socking
herself
him in the
now.
face.
So, right, I gotta record now, honey. Okay, I love you.
Sorry, Connor.
I love
It's
you.
okay.
Sorry,
He said it's okay.
I'm bored. I sorry.
I love you. Okay, fine. I guess.
Well, now that she's gone, let's talk about how pretty your eyes are.
I know they are pretty. Thank you. She said she loved me too. Are you and what's your face still doing great?
Fantastic.
That's good.
It's gonna be fun to hear her text me about this question too, Matt.
I'm trying to remember. Listen, I
Go
think
ahead.
of her as girlfriend number 2, so I'm trying to remember her name.
Mm.
No. I'm girlfriend number
You're
1.
girlfriend number one?
Yeah. Connor's girlfriend number 1, and she's girlfriend number 2. His girlfriend. Yeah.
What does that mean?
That makes you fiance number 1 because I'm not engaged to Connor. That makes you the only fiance for now.
AKA the bonus.
He said, AKA the bonus. I should just get you headphones at this point. Do you want to just listen to the episode as we air it?
Hey, can you stop stalling and tell me the name of my girlfriend? Who I've been dating for 5 months now?
Ooh, yeah, and you still haven't brought her to meet me.
Oh, I have to bring her to you?
Yeah.
I brought myself to you
Too
to meet
hot.
Mia.
There's different.
You what?
I brought myself to you to meet Mia.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Ooh, shoot. I thought I almost had it, but then I didn't. Let's see. What does it start with?
A.
A?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
positive.
Agnes. April. Nice. Is it April?
It's not a month.
Okay. August. I'm sorry.
August is actually closer because of
Autumn. Autumn. Yeah. First try. Just cut out all the rest.
fourth
right?
try.
First
Fourth try.
First try.
Babe, fourth try.
First try. I bet you couldn't guess Mia's name.
Do you want me to dox her? Because I'll say the full name right now.
No, please don't. She's a teacher. Love you, honey. So Spy Kids? Autumn, I knew your name the whole time. I was just messing around. It's totally believable.
Mia
Right?
finally apologized to me.
He's not mad at you. It adds to the comedy. The physical comedy, the physical aspect. Of
Tell her I'm furious.
Connor is furious. Baby, it's okay. Apparently a tornado hit Texas. My coworker texted me about it. So,
I can't believe you told her I'm furious. Now I have to text her and make sure she knows I'm
you
not mad at her.
told me to tell her.
You're so rude, dude.
You told me, hey, tell her I'm furious. That's exactly what you said. That's
No, I cut that part out so they didn't hear it.
yeah, yeah. This is the power, the abuse of power of the editor.
Do you want to start editing?
No.
See, you get to cut out what you want when you edit the episode.
Yeah, but I always have the watermark because I don't have the license. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to make the sacrifices. We're
You're-
getting so off topic.
I don't even remember what we were talking about anymore. Do you actually have a topic for this week, or was it Spy Kids?
It was not Spy Kids.
Just to keep you on track.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate it.
What? You know, I'm here.
Okay,
What?
back to the topics at hand.
What was the topic?
Does
I
she
don't
want
know.
does she want to join the podcast at this point?
That's what I said. I was like, do you just want headphones so you can join the podcast?
You don't know what the topic is. What are you talking about?
That's what we're just.
Connor, he's yelling at me.
Okay. I have a topic. Would you like to hear about my topic? It's not really a topic. I just wanted to discuss something.
What?
With the podcast, babe. Go get your. I'll send you the link. Go get on your laptop. You can just join us from there. What did Connor say?
I didn't
She's
say
laughing.
anything.
Controllably
I didn't
now.
say
You
anything.
Texted something. You texted.
That's a different verb that you're
What
using.
did Connor text?
So what was your topic for this week?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about Duolingo and how threatening they are. No, well, yeah, kind of. So you know how Duolingo has kind of become a meme over the last couple of years, to where their things sound their reminders sound very threatening.
Mhm.
So people have memeified that, capitalized on that. I found out today Duolingo, the actual official Duolingo TikTok page, capitalized on that so hard. They said I was scrolling through and I saw a video of a Duolingo shaped sponge on a drill. Like the drill was it was attached. The drill was drilled into the sponge and it was just spitting slowly. And it said lobotomy something. Shoot! I had the video. Let me just watch a stupid video while Mia is texting you and stuff behind my back. Lobotomy core is what they said. And see if you can see this. Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, it's so aggressive.
And they literally, like, that's their entire page is them just being, like, hyper aggressive about doing Duolingo.
I will say, as much as like I think it is cringe that brands try to be hip and relevant online, like Duolingo is one of the ones that I think does TikTok very well.
Yes, 100%. 100%. The other one that I've noticed of capitalizing on an incredible meme is the Shaggy meme, where Warner Brothers has literally put ultra whatever powerful Shaggy in their video games. Like Shaggy is in multiverses and he is
Yeah.
a powerful Super Saiyan god type character. It's so incredible. I love it. I love when we memify something and the brand capitalizes on it so hard. In a good way. And like when they do it well, like Duolingo.
Because I think there was someone like there was something. Never mind. I can't think of the thing at this point. What was I watching? I don't remember, dude. I got nothing for you. That memory is gone.
The train has left the station.
Anyways, yeah, Duolingo does TikTok really well.
They do. I saw one where it was literally POV when you have beef with the bear. And I think it's in regards to the bear question that is going around TikTok.
I think it might also be. So
And
can we talk
shows
about
it-
the bear question? Actually,
Yes.
if I was approached by either a man or a bear in the woods, I would be more scared of the man. Me,
Oh yeah.
Connor O'Connor,
Yeah.
25-year-old, 6 foot tall, 425-pound Connor O'Connor, would
Yeah.
be terrified to come across another man in the woods.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And the fact that people don't agree means they are the problem. Just but I agree wholeheartedly. I would be stoked to find a bear.
Right, because that's cool. That's nature.
Yeah. Like
And if
that.
a bear kills me, I can't really blame it. I'm in its area.
Yeah, like that. I have the same view of like bugs and spiders and stuff. I know a lot of people hate bugs and spiders. I am not a huge fan of bugs and spiders. However, if I am in their area, if I'm in their space, I'm stoked to find that. You know what I mean? I'm stoked to find a snake, even if it is a super venomous snake. I give it its space, but I'm stoked. It's so cool. Frogs and lizards and stuff. I'm picking those ones up. But the Garlic Boys that airs every Sunday, every Sunday at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm seriously advertising as I'm talking to you right now. I know. My topic was Duolingo, but now we're talking about the bear question.
We got like 15 minutes left. Does
We
she
got,
want
like,
to join?
Left if you want to join in this discussion. She's gonna go shower. The bear question is if you came across,
Would you rather?
if you're in the woods, walking through the woods, would you rather come across a bear or come across a unknown man, stranger? You don't know. No. You're just hiking in the woods.
Alone.
Correctamundo. Correctum. Two separate things. It's not the man and the bear. It's man or yeah.
How tall is he?
6 foot. 210 pounds.
Is she trying to figure out if she can take the man?
She's asking how much he weighs and how tall he is. She's asking a lot of questions.
Ask for the ring back.
How old is he?
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s.
30 what?
Mid-30s.
30?
35.
Is the person having
Sure.
like what kind of muscle are we talking about? Like lifting, like how many?
Like my body type. Muscular, gut, stuff like that. She can take him down, she says. Oh, I believe her too. Wow. Okay, that was.
All right.
So I guess if she's taking down the guy, the bear, would you rather encounter the bear so you don't have to take down anything?
Bear?
You don't necessarily have to fight either of them.
Yeah, you don't have to fight
It's
anybody.
just which one do you feel safer
When
encountering?
would you feel safer encountering?
The male threatening.
You don't know. He's just a guy. He's a stranger, a complete stranger you've never seen before in your life.
Is this person threatening? Pedophile.
But you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know. It's a stranger.
Like encounter this guy like one time and then I mind my own business, or am I encountering him like no matter where I go?
You don't know. The point of this is if you were walking through the woods and you down the left path you see a man, down the right path you see a bear, which path are you going down? You don't know anything about either of them.
Male bear.
Maybe that doesn't matter. It is a bear. It doesn't matter.
Male or male?
A female. No, a male bear. A male bear. There you go. Because mama bears are protective, and that might sway your answer. Have you heard Childish Gambino's new song? While
I
she's
have. It's very good.
It's so good. It is.
I would expect nothing less from him.
Oh, of course not. You have a backpack? The only times I've ever hiked with you, you've maybe had a bag, but it had like a water bottle in it. So,
No, I had other stuff in there.
like what?
You did?
Yes.
We just protected you throughout those woods because somebody wanted to live in.
What are you talking about?
I feel like we're getting way off track.
We are
here.
getting really off track here. Just instinctual, man or bear,
I have backpack.
man or bear.
Do
Just
I have?
babe, purely instinctual.
I just want to know if I have backpack because it's not open for my head.
Yes, you have a backpack.
I do.
Yes,
And I can
baby. Yeah, I mean, you can't have like bear spray in it because you don't have bear spray.
I regret asking this question.
You can carry what you would normally have in a backpack. Not whatever you want. You can't have a 45 Magnum in your gun. Because, love, you're thinking too much about it. Instinctually, in your head, but without regard to anything that you have in your pockets or in your backpack, would you go down the path with man or the path with the bear? She picked the bear, ladies and gentlemen. She picked the bear. Thank you, my love, for participating. Apparently, I'm sleeping on the couch for some reason. That's okay. All right. The bear question. All right. The bear. I would pick the bear. The bear is far less dangerous than the man. The man could be literally anybody. Like you said, a predator or a murderer or a serial killer, which is could be literally anybody. But the bear, I know for a fact, will only eat me if they're really hungry or see me as a threat. What would you pick? She's asking.
Bear.
Same reasoning or different reasoning?
I just want to fight a bear.
He wants to fight a bear. That's why. Yeah, you're on the bear side in the gorilla bear argument, and yet you'd rather fight a bear?
I can fight a gorilla.
She's proud of you. Connor, you literally are on the bear side over who would win in a fight. A knockdown, drag out to the death fight between a bear and a gorilla. You would pick
Which
the
is
bear.
why I know that's why I know the gorilla will lose, because I think I could beat a gorilla in a fight. So if I could beat a gorilla, then why couldn't a grizzly bear?
If you could beat a gorilla in a fight, which I do not agree with wholeheartedly, why do you think your argument for the bear was that it has those big meaty claws that'll literally just like one swipe, the gorilla's done. Like you'll get swiped at and you'll die instantly.
Right. But I have a 45 Magnum.
Oh, but you have a 45 Magnum. Right.
What you're forgetting is gorillas can't use guns.
They can. They actually can. They have opposable thumbs.
Just because the Planet of the Apes movies show the gorillas using guns.
In real life, gorillas have apes have showed aptitude for weapons. Oh! Callback. Did you know they discovered a new species of octopuses? Octopuses.
There's a new octopodes?
There is a new octopodes. Yes, my love. Who would win in a fight? What's the question? Okay. Predator or Kevin from Home Alone?
How much prep time does Kevin have?
How much prep time does Kevin have? With enough prep time.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes is it.
Are we still at like Home Alone 1 Kevin, or are we at Home Alone 2 Kevin?
Are we Home Alone 1 Kevin or Home Alone 2 Kevin? Or Home Alone 3 Kevin? Because those are three very different people.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2 with the hotel.
I'd say Home Alone 2 Kevin is the best choice because he gets to his aunt's house. He's never been in that house. He doesn't know how it's supposed to be, and like it's run down, all this other stuff, and is still able to make enough elaborate traps to hold off the wet bandits until the police can get there and help him. And so I think with his level of surveillance and surveying skills, that he's able to find any area and then accurately and effectively take down the prey.
Are you talking about the actor change, Kevin, or I thought he was in a hotel in the second movie?
Yeah, he stays at a hotel for a little while, but he's in New York to find, like, he's supposed to be staying with his aunt or something like that, or something.
Okay, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I just know Donald Trump's in it for like 2 minutes. Not even
20
seconds.
He has one line.
Yeah. Very young Donald Trump.
Not really.
Yeah, 40s Donald Trump.
40s isn't very young, Matt.
No, it is comparatively to now. If you compare his age to now, he is now almost double that age.
That's so great that you pointed that out, because I saw a tweet today, and yes, I'm still calling it a tweet. It was MSNBC announcing the debate between Biden and Trump.
2 debates. There will be 2 debates this season.
And someone quote tweeted it, but with the fight from Up between the 2 old men.
It's pretty accurate, actually.
Look, I don't think that's a bad system of government. Like,
if you want to be the president, you fight to the death.
You do the primary, so it's still a democracy.
Yes.
Democrats vote for their guy, Republicans vote for their guy. Steel cage match. The only one leaves the cage. That's how we get like turnover in Washington. It's like fresh blood in there. And like, if you keep winning, you deserve to make laws.
Yes, agreed.
You deserve to run the country. You've shown that you have the skills to be an effective leader and do what you can to handle the situation.
Back in the day, we actually used to elect our political leaders based on military history. So I agree. I think that it should be a survival of the fittest kind of thing.
That's how Eisenhower got elected.
Really? What?
Well, he was such a great general during World War II that everyone was like, hey, let me just make him president.
Right. I don't think he had a super successul presidency, though. George Washington kind of did, though, kind of, sort of.
He wasn't the worst presidency. I mean, he
sure.
was. It's post World War II Reconstruction era.
He's no LBJ, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna text Roger that you said that.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
I love messing with him because when we talk about presidents, I like to remind him of my favorite president, who is literally the least effective president that's ever been a president.
I mean, he had like 2 days.
It's his fault. I'm still blaming him.
Yeah, sure. For sure. Absolutely. It is absolutely. He's the epitome of the kid you see wearing shorts in the middle of freaking winter. Don't at me. I know I used to do that. But he's the epitome of the kid who grew up a new adult who likes wearing shorts in the middle of winter.
I finally can say I have an official leg up on William Henry Harrison because I had pneumonia for 2.5 months and didn't die. Get wrecked, scrub.
Get wrecked.
But that's why I found out about who William Henry Harrison was when I found a gold dollar with his face on it. Because they do like gold dollars for like real American currency with presidents' faces on them, and then the time they served their terms. And so his was like 18 whatever to the same year. And I was like, well, why? What's going on here?
Yeah.
To learn that he gave a 4-hour inauguration speech in the freezing cold rain, refused to wear a coat because he thought it would make him look weak, contracted pneumonia, and then died a month later from it.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't not
think
incredible. This is the most incredible president we've ever had.
I don't think they always did this, but maybe they did. But like presidents now have to last until January. January is when they start office, or when they actually start doing things.
Yes.
So he didn't even make it to that. Like,
well, he was at his inauguration in January.
Oh, okay. So it was January. So he had a month of presidency, like official presidency. That's insane.
It was inaugurated in January and then died in February.
That's so great. I love that. Thank you for that tidbit of American history. Stop electing dumb people. Can we just agree to do that?
It's gonna always happen because there's always going to be a dumb person.
See, the problem is there's so many good candidates this cycle. So many. I say so many And that is a very, very loose sense of the so many, because comparatively, compared to the amount of terrible candidates, no, it's a tiny fraction. But there's at least 2 or 3 really solid candidates that I think would make great presidents.
You could have old man that falls down and breaks something every week. Old man that's currently on trial for bribing a porn star with hush money. And then there's old man who found a dead worm in his brain.
There you go. Yeah, that's the 3 old men we got.
We got some great candidates for you, y'all. Who you voting for in November? We're gonna listen to this in 4 years while we're in work camps and think it was much simpler back then.
It was so much simpler back then. Man, I wish I moved to Finland back then. Or man, I wish I moved literally anywhere else. Not anywhere else. There's a lot of really bad places out there. There's a lot of really good places out there. Yeah, screw Canada. Who likes Canada? Sorry, Canadian listeners. I don't mean to bash on your country, but not a huge fan. Not a huge fan.
It'd be a cold day in hell before I recognize Missouri.
Missouri? What? It is.
It's a quote from The Simpsons, Matt.
See, that's the problem. I don't watch The Simpsons.
Grandpa Simpson is putting up a flag and only has 49 stars. Lisa's like, but Grandpa, that flag only has 49 stars. And I could be wrong on what state it actually is, but he then turns around and goes, it'd be a cold day in hell before I recognize Missouri.
I, for very good reasons, wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons or like South Park or Courage the Cowardly Dog. There's a lot of shows I wasn't allowed to watch as a child. So yeah, sorry. Reference went right over my head. Mia would have gotten it. Too bad she didn't join the call.
And it's too late for her to now. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of The Garlic Boys. If you'd like to look for updates from us or check out when we're posting new stuff, you can always go over to Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook and search Garlic Boys or Garlic Boys Productions, whichever one I've changed it to at the time. Just search The Garlic Boys. You'll find us somehow. If you'd like to then say, like, hey, I need more from you guys and I want to support you as I get it, you can go over to patreon.com/The Garlic Boys. You could support us for as little as $3 a month. But if you want some more bonus content from us, you can head over there and subscribe to our Patreon for $10 a month. And that gets you access to a bunch of bonus episodes of just Matt and I, and then some other friends as well. And for our bonus actions, which is our after show for our other show, TGB One Shots, which you can listen to every Tuesday. And you can listen to Clever Boy Quiz, the show, every other Thursday. We just posted a new episode with my brother and one of my friends from childhood. That's a lot of fun. Matt and I get sleepy, tired, funny, and it was a late night recording, and it's one of those episodes where we're just off the walls. It's a lot of fun. Go listen to it. If all of that seems great and you want to rep us and show how much you're enjoying us, you can head over to redbubble.com, buy some merch with our designs on it, find your favorite and find your favorite way to express that. And then finally, if you want to watch video versions of this podcast, as well as the Clever Boy Quiz, the show, and other videos we have posted, head over to youtube.com/@thegarlicboys to check all those out. Matt, it has been a year since we started doing this. Would you like to do the 50-second supplementary mom report?
Has it really been a year?
We did it last Mother's Day, and last week was Mother's Day.
We did. I gotta get a good one. Okay, I got one. I'm gonna go with Mia's mom for giving me such an incredible, beautiful, funny, and intelligent fiance.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but with Autumn's mom for giving me such a fun, energetic, and just caring girlfriend.
You go, Autumn's mom.
Yeah. Do you have any final thoughts for us this week, Matt?
I do. Littlefoot, Bigfoot, get out the way.
Couldn't said it better myself. Thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode. And remember, as always, to stay garlicky. So I just have the Chop logo behind me the entire time, and we don't get to talk about it.
I asked you if you had a topic. You said no. You said oh.